Hello everyone, Tom here. Welcome to another Forza Horizon 4 video. In today's video, we will be doing the Drift series. This thing up here in Edinburgh. It's over here somewhere. There it is. It's the Drift Club.
Turn
here,
around when it is safe to do so.
But first of all, but some of you have been saying that I've been quite quiet in the videos, but that's because I haven't really been shouting into the microphone. So hopefully this will be a bit different. Hopefully I'll be louder in the game. Yeah. We drive over to the
recalculating route.
Now. Still in the snow season, so I'm recording it probably the same week. So.
In 200 yards.
But next week will
left.
definitely be in the summer. But I'm enjoying this game. I like the season change. You guys seem to be liking it. Almost there now. Let's see if we can get a couple more points on our thing.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Check I know where this thing is, so I can talk to the microphone. I lost my skills because I thought that race was the actual. But in theory, we are still really fine.
Recalculating route. In 400 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn left.
Ooh, Anna. Could you tell me about that rock face though? That would have been nice to know about. Mind you, in all fairness, I thought I was absolutely just fly on that. I seem to be going to this area of the map quite a bit.
Turn sharp right.
So. Hard to call that a road discovery, you just flip over it.
Turn left. In 200 yards, turn left.
Really, yeah.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right. Let's jump into the Drift Club. I don't know what this is about, but I assume it's about drifting. Let's see if it's any good.
Hello, my name is Robert. Don't need to tell me your name, Joel's done plenty of that. I've gathered a group of like-minded drivers together here at the festival, and I hoped you might help us attract more. We're called Drift Club, you see. We like to... well, you can probably guess. Some like the rush, but I'm rather partial to the engineering, I must say. Why don't you take my old Nissan 240 out and see which you enjoy better? The first thing to do, really, is go into your car's settings and switch off the traction control. Might be a button, or it might need a pair of pliers and a bit of tape, but it must be done. Traction is the natural enemy of drifting.
You're going to see me fail. Wait, did I turn the traction control off? You said vehicle settings.
bit of speed, turn in, feather the e-brake as you hold the accelerator. It's more of an art form, really. I'll let you work it out. That's what I like to see. Now, I would like to see more, please.
This car's not nice. Quite funny, this. Wow.
Very nice. Very nice. I like the back end work particularly.
Very, very interesting.
I'm sure you've noticed them, but we've started adding some flags to bits of road that are really quite good for drifting. A great bit of practice for drift driving.
Right. Let's get into chapter 2. I like this stuff, like different clubs and stuff that you can join. It's the world's fastest drift club, and that you help the movie star guy. Yeah. That. Right, let's get into number 2. Alright. Let's see what this one's all about. See what he has to say to me. I don't know how long this video is going to be either. It could be an hour.
We've had a drift club meeting and decided to keep score of how our members do on all these routes. Make it a bit of a game, you see. This is the Subaru BRZ for boxer engine, rear wheel drive, and the zenith of drifting technology. I'm also quite partial to acronyms. Why don't you take a nice morning drive? And if you want to throw the back end out along the way, that'd be alright with me.
Oh, this car is nice. Snow drifting, basically. Very good. You see people do it on YouTube and stuff, like actually drifting, like real life, and they make it look so easy. Most I've done, and that's a lie. My back end's spun out, but
In
not on
400
purpose,
yards,
I'm sure.
turn left. Turn left.
Not bad. But do I need to explain again about power to weight ratios?
Yeah, you do actually. Well, I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't know what you guys think, but...
Well, you certainly can't do that with engineering alone.
Is that a compliment? I think it's good.
Nicely done. Now, we'll keep your score on the Drift Club ladder for eager new drivers to try and beat. I'd prefer they didn't, but you know how they get. It's computer games that made them competitive, I think.
Over that. Oh, there was as well. My character would look good in some black, like skin tight leggings, definitely. My mic speaking quite a bit.
I spoke to Kira and apparently there's a rule and I'm not allowed to keep this Subaru, so you better come down and get it.
Right, we got our Subaru back from the last episode.
Good news. Drift Club membership is climbing steadily thanks to you. As soon as I get the membership cards and name badges ready, you'll be the first to know. I'd like us to be known as an inclusive club. You don't need a Japanese performance machine to throw around. An American performance machine will do very nicely too.
Who is this guy? Like, is he?
This route is quite lengthy, so you'll need a good bit of forward as well as sideways.
In 400 yards, turn sharp right.
Okay, this car's pretty quick.
Turn sharp right.
I'm assuming it's a Dodge Jeep and a Hellcat kind of thing.
Force equals mass times acceleration minus friction. Drifting is all mathematics, you see. I do like mathematics. Though,
He sounds
you
like the
might
guy
say it's
from
as
Forza.
easy as braking on the way into the turn to make the back lively. This shifts weight onto the front of the car, increasing grip and reducing weight on the rear wheels.
He's very scientific. The mathematics.
Well, now the rubber's warm, let's keep going, shall we?
In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
I think the point was to drift around that,
In 200
but
yards,
I'm not as
turn
confident
left.
yet.
Turn left. In 200 yards, turn sharp right.
Snow's kind of annoying.
Turn sharp right.
Right, there we go, 2 minutes to do a mile. Yes.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Fabulous! Drift clubbers, take note. There's more where this came from.
Hey, that makes him good though.
You make it look really easy. Liven up the rear, apply a bit of acceleration, then steer, and Robert is your father's brother.
What's next? got another wheel spin and something else. We'll do all the wheel spins at the end of the video like we normally do. Just easier that way. I'm going to get through all of Drift Club in this video basically. I think it's 10 chapters, so...
There's a nice
Hey,
spot on the way up to
Linda.
Edinburgh the Drift Club's been eyeing up. I think you've earned the right to have first crack and show off a little, what you reckon? I've thrown on new high grip front tyres, tuned the throttle response in the computer and lowered it on firm springs. Well, if you get to show off, and so do I. I've put in a route down to the old rail yard. I think you'll see what I'm getting at.
Old rail yard. Right, see how good this little... You see the boiler shaking? I finally understand.
And up here, just a cheeky little detour down the side. Well, off you go, eh? No rush, do Drift Club proud. Oh, bad luck. You did seem to be having rather a lot of fun, though. I've put in a route down to the old rail yard. I think you'll see what I'm getting at.
Right, more drifting, less going fast. Wow, bit both actually. I just mean every time I get a ping I need to do about £10 points. I think if you put an actual drift, it counts more points.
Technically, but now let's see some passion. Come on. And up here, just a cheeky little detour down the side.
So I don't actually need to do any more drifting, so
well, off you go, eh? No rush, do Drift Club proud. I'm really chuffed Joel persuaded you to front up our little band. I think it's just the thing we needed. If we really want to be taken seriously, we need a bit of a personality to lead the way. A nice one. Anyway, no more said about that.
Right, let's get through all this. got some credits. Leveled up a bit, maybe. Keep it going. We need one fail so far. Wait. It's 10 chapters, yeah. Now I'm on chapter 5. Okay. Right.
Onwards and upwards, eh? We'll take a longer drift drive this time. Show drift clubbers the skills and technical challenges involved in covering that sort of distance. 98 Sylvia K, 2.6 litre, inline 6, and the full Rocket Bunny boss kit. I might have got a little carried away here, but I was sure you wouldn't mind.
Does look cool though.
Remember when I talked about too much power? This is too much power. You really shouldn't need to floor it. Watch the rear. It's slippy. If it comes out, you're using too much power.
But don't you want me to drift?
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
He's definitely right about giving it too much power. Not great at
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Friction is what everyone wants to see. Not actual friction, of course, because that's an invisible force. There's no way to see an invisible force. I suspect that machine is capable of more. And so are you. What you can see, however, is clouds of smoke from tyres starting to burn at 121.11 degrees Celsius or 250 degrees Fahrenheit for those who prefer imperial measurements, of course.
I wasn't really looking for a science lesson, but good to know.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Go upside.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
What did you make of that? If we get him used to long drives, we can have drift clubbers laying down rubber in every corner of the UK.
Maybe. Oh, 1 star there. I think it's time and score. Or just score. Got a new horn. Pretty cool. Right, let's get into the next chapter. Right. Almost getting to the end. But I am liking it. If I'm rushing through it, just tell me.
Ever tried drifting uphill?
just-
It's quite a skill. I'll admit I'm useless at it, but you're going to show Drift Club it can be done. And I've found just the spot for it. And just the car. Borrowed this from J-Min at the festival. Nice young fella, if a little excitable. Practically flung the keys at me when I said I'd be handing it over to you.
That is a...
Here we go. A nice technical drive on mixed road surfaces. I do love the technical ones.
About 100,000 drift points required. Maxes out around, boys. I don't know how much distance
Balance is key. Steer and counter steer. Enough throttle to push the power slide, enough brake to hold your grip. You know, I really should be writing these bits of wisdom down somewhere.
Pretty sure this car was still.
That's what I like to see. Now, I would like to see more, please. On the uphill, you're fighting traction loss, burning power, and still relying on momentum to carry you through. Though I'm sure you're taking all this into account already.
I don't think I've held some easy this game, but probably good. Basically, I've got a score, so...
Now, some people claim that you have to use rear-wheel drive cars to drift. That is simply not true. Some of the greatest proponents of functional oversteering, or drifting if you prefer, come from stage rally. And some of them predate Mr. Takahashi.
I don't know, that's funny. My favourite station is Rise and Pulse, even though I haven't listened to the radio in this game. Back in again for chapter 7, I think.
Some also claim that Japanese or American cars are the only options for functional oversteer. This is also not true. Here at Drift Club, we find drift machines in all sorts of odd places. Sweden, for instance. This is the Volvo 242 Turbo Evolution, featuring a few little adjustments of my own. I think you'll find it more than adequate.
Right, let's absolutely throw this old Volvo.
Course is late though, you're welcome to have a little fun on the way.
A little. We're making loads of drifting. more drifting uphill. I don't think this car's that much to speed. We need to get that drift score up. Right, let's keep going. Too much brake. Perfect. I'd say cruising.
Not bad. But do I need to explain again about power to weight ratios? You see, this is just my point. People think drifting is simply losing control of the vehicle, when in fact, you are delicately balancing traction loss with grip. It's a carefully controlled loss of control, is what I'm saying.
So you're losing control, but then regaining control, and then controlling the control, and then controlling the loss of control, and then you do a drift. Also, well, 1.8 million winnings of money. Last 2 chapters? No, last 3.
Joel tells me there are drift clubs popping up all over the continent. Berlin, Paris, Amsterdam. I didn't start those ones. Did you start those ones? Should I send them the newsletter? In any case, meet the classic 1969 Mustang Boss. An incredible machine. And that was before they let yours truly under the hood.
It's always telling you it's
These long country drives are perfect for spreading drift club far and wide. So if you can make your way to Broadway for me, please.
That's pretty special. I don't think you want a Mustang drifting past tonight on the motorway.
You know, it all began with Kunimitsu Takahashi. He invented drifting because he was winning all of his races and he wanted a bit of a challenge. There you have it. Drifting is about entertainment, not just engineering. Some members of our club are a little too fixated on the technical details of drifting, if you ask me.
Get you.
Well, now the rubber's warm, let's keep going, shall we? Easy now, coming up on my favourite sequence, the technical bit, with lots of tight turns.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Crikey! Show me that again, whatever you just did.
Crashed.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Well now, the spirit of Mr. Takahashi is alive and well in Horizon Drift Club. While the spirit of Robert Glenn is more than happy endlessly fiddling with his engine and suspension. Thank you very much.
Right. 7,000. Almost leveling up again. I don't know how many more of these things there are, but they're enjoyable. I like them.
You seem to enjoy your trip through Edinburgh, so we should try that again. Traffic is always light in the morning, so you should have the roads practically to yourself. And I'd like to send you in this. 3rd gen RX-7 sequential twin turbochargers on a front engine rear wheel configuration. It's rather good, if you like that sort of thing.
Oh.
You should know the way. Though, of course, you're welcome to use the sat-nav. Sorry, I'm not sure why I said that.
Fast. There must be a drift around the roundabout. I can get that. Wherever that was. Would you call that a drift?
Traffic is generally light in the mornings, but I've had a friend on the council close down the roads for us, so it really won't be an issue. Sorry, no, I'm not sure why I said that either.
Starting speaking to me.
Technically, but now let's see some passion. Come on.
I am just going to skip all this.
There you go. Edinburgh Drift, if I might be allowed a little joke at the expense of the film industry.
Right. $6 leveled up. Another horn. Would have preferred the money. Let's get into the last chapter. Are you ready for the final chapter of Drift Club? When it loads.
I think we've done it! Everyone is talking about Drift Club. It's been on the radio, and I've been hearing the clubs cropping up all over the place. To celebrate it, though, I've got something really spectacular. We are standing in the presence of the Shelby Cobra 427. In my opinion, as close to heaven as you'll ever drive. This one belongs to Miss Dawson, who is something of a petrol head, if I may be so bold, and a real connoisseur of British automobiles.
Right.
And you will be driving it up to the Horizon Festival and into the Drift Circle in the middle of the festival. I must say, I'm quite jealous.
For everyone to see.
I suspect that machine is capable of more. And so are you.
I wish they had different, like, talk points. I feel like that was... Keep going up for it. I'm gonna be late.
Almost there. Oh, keep it together now, Robert.
Why is this exciting?
There it is. The Drift Circle. And the whole world watching. I can barely breathe.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Flipping heck, this has really been quite the journey, isn't it? And may I add that it has been a personal honour to see you in action. So, after discussion with the other members of the club, we'd like to extend you personal membership for life, mind, of Drift Club.
Very, very cool. I do like these little, they're like businesses with the game. I do like them.
Enjoying Drift Club? Yeah? Never realized why the same bunch of drivers kept calling me for replacement tires until now. I'll let you know when the club is on next.
Okay.
My tour guide last week told me about a classic car lying around in a barn somewhere here. Yes, I go on guided tours. What's wrong with that? Be surprised how much you learn.
Right, let's do my wheel spins and then we'll end off the episode. Our wheel spins, I'm going to say. It's 3 of them. Nice Ferrari. What's next? Volkswagen Golf. I think it was a Golf. And an horn. Always has to be a horn. Right, so that was Drift Club, guys. Rank 9 of car collectors is my Jeep thing because it's a. Might as well do this final one.
Ha! I expect to see those dance moves next time you're on the podium. Head home if you want to practice, or try new ones.
Right, so on the video, there'll be a video on the right of the screen of the playlist of Forza Horizon 4. On the left, there'll be a video recommended to you guys by YouTube themselves. And in the middle, there'll be a big subscribe button if you want to see more Forza Horizon 4 videos or any other videos up on the channel. So hope you guys enjoy this one, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. I'm going to go get that in the next one. So hope to see you guys there. Goodbye.